What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Peter Parkour.
And I'm the real Jussy, and we are the Distorted Theorists.
So, episode 5.
We made it to 5.
Yeah, we made it to 5.
Of Marvel Monday.
Mondays of Marvel. Yeah. Anyways, so the 5th movie in the MCU was Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yeah, let's get it.
Which was,
what'd Brian say about it?
Brian Erdy of CBS TV Movie Planet has called it the best superhero movie ever.
Would you like to retract that statement 20 years later, sir? 10 years later?
I mean, I know it's buzz stuff and they throw it on, like,
they always got the quotes, right?
The grandmother is going,
oh, I love it when they come out. They're so good when they bring their movies. They're such a joy to see.
But Captain America, basically, it's the weakest of his movies. For sure.
And do you know what Captain America says? Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so that you can serve your country.
What?
I don't know. That's what he says.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know. Well, I'm pretending he does.
I know.
To give us more credibility.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Stop it.
Go ahead.
Bad. This was... okay, so Captain America, great character once we get to the modern times and everything. Because as with this one, we went back in time to the 40s.
I didn't really dig that part of it. I liked them, like you said, when he's brought to the modern era, and we ain't even going to touch right now on the Winter Soldier, but we all know how that turned out.
Well, the Winter Soldier's in this.
Yeah, which we didn't know at the time.
No.
And again, does something. Well, like, maybe.
Yeah.
And I mean, you had Tommy Lee Jones, you had...
his character was
I know Antwell, what's her first name? Atwell. I forget her first name.
Oh, Haley.
Yeah, Haley Atwell. There you go.
As Agent Carter.
Which again would be a bigger role than we thought of when we first watched that movie. I mean, she even had her own series for 2 seasons, which got canceled.
That's what I'm saying. I really need to watch that.
It's back there.
We had Howard Stark.
Yep, you get the little introduction of like Tony's lore there, which was really cool. What else did we get?
We got the Red Skull.
We got the Red Skull. I'll let you talk about that. You said off screen that it was one of your favorite villains.
Oh yeah, he's
like,
just
what?
So
okay,
good.
what attracted you to him in this movie?
Hugo Weaving.
True, because at the time The Matrix would have been out by now, and that was where I would have known him from.
But Hugo Weaving was also, now, funnily enough, I'm going to say this.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
No, well, yes, but he wasn't a villain in that.
No.
He was a good old chap in that one.
for sure.
But he was Megatron. Hugo Weaving was the voice of Megatron in the Transformers movies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What?
Anyways,
we should know this.
But the funny thing about that is people have asked him about that. He was like, I was just in it for the money. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know it was for his Transformers. Like, they were just like, read these lines. It's like, okay. Filthy little humans. And like, he just did his thing. That's what it was. He was like, I am a robot. Cool, whatever. But his role as the Red Skull, I mean, and like, even like the whole thing when he has his face on, he's going like, and he's pulling his face around. Like, for those of you who wouldn't know that he was the Red Skull, like, that was like, okay, well, something's up here, so you could kind of tell, like, there was something going on, and then when he finally rips his face off.
That was a pretty cool scene.
Oh, but it's still, if they had kept it, honestly, really and truly, I know they have to put the whole Hydra into it. Spoilers. They had to put the whole fantastical element of it. We're using the Tesseract, spoiler, as to blow everything up. So now we got blue light in, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
But if they had really done it as like a World War II movie with just straight, like Saving Private Ryan with a super jacked guy, I would have been like, okay, here's my money. Yeah, you got it all the time.
But you think adding the like mystical element to the weapons and stuff just like, got away a little bit? Yeah,
just a touch. Like, and it drew away from it because, like, it's just funny to me how, like, okay, we've got all this power, and then it's 1944.
Yeah.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, look, there's aliens.
Well, you know what? I kind of forget a little bit about what you're talking about. Perhaps we could watch the trailer and then refresh it, and then we'll get into definitely talk about the main character, Chris Evans.
Right.
All right. Let's get into this trailer reaction right now.
Christopher.
Oh, I wonder if we'll get the actual, like, Captain America music in this trailer, because sometimes we don't.
This neighborhood, I got beat up in that alley.
I like how they did that CGI.
Don't know when to give up.
Yeah.
Do you have something against running away?
Yeah, right. Boxing like this.
You're really gonna do this now?
There are men laying down their lives. I got no right to do any less
Buck.
than that.
We didn't know that was
I can offer
Winter
you
Soldier then.
Stanley Tucci.
Our goal is to create a new breed of super soldier.
When you brought a 90-pound asthmatic onto my army base.
Oh, and did they do the grenade?
I'm looking for qualities that aren't
Stanley Tucci.
You win wars.
There you go. There it is.
This was actually a pretty powerful scene.
This was great. Get away! Get away!
Is this a test?
He's still skinny.
Whatever happens, stay who you are. Not just a soldier, but a good man.
Is it too late to go to the bathroom?
I love how he comes out with a body like mine. It's crazy how that happened.
Kelly Ray, this is for you.
You actually did it.
Haley's like,
Who the hell are you? The first of
Oh my God! Now I get it. He was
Hydra is the Nazi
Thorin in
science
The Hobbit.
division, led by Johann Schmidt.
See, and then blue lights.
God, and he's willing to blow up half the world to prove it.
You're not even close to this technology.
Yeah, and then it just goes away.
I asked for an army, and all I got was you.
Congratulations. You just got promoted.
That suit, the leather.
I had some ideas
Yeah.
about the uniform.
yeah, there he is.
You're gonna get so many girls.
See, and this was the cool part. See, regular pew-pews. Dum Dum Dugan.
We are much alike.
That old suit was so
much
bad. That
alike.
old suit was so bad.
You won't be alone.
What is this music?
Nothing. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
Oh,
Oh, it is bike. I love the bike.
that's an iconic scene though.
Is it a Limp Bizkit playing? Like, I don't understand what's playing.
You're late.
Nobody's perfect.
Bah, bah, bah.
But you know what?
Captain America. Bah, bah, bah.
But you know what though? All jokes aside, I do honestly believe that as not great as this movie was, Chris Evans ultimately, I do believe, was the perfect choice for Captain
yes.
America. Ultimately,
You know who almost was Captain America?
No, I do not.
John Krasinski from The Office.
I know now that may have been a.
He had the suit
but
on. He was like, "No, I can't
But
do
back
this."
then, I don't. If we get Fantastic Four, maybe.
Maybe
But,
it was meant to be.
Like the first suit, in my opinion, terrible. Didn't like it. But Chris Evans somehow still embodied that role, and he friggin' carried that role, man, right into Endgame and maybe beyond. If who knows what the plans are.
The first Captain America suit that he had, the actual
like the
stars
baggy
and
one,
garters.
but I didn't like the baggies. Like, bro,
I
don't
like
know.
the one where he's got like his bomber jacket on. Like that.
Yeah.
If you had kept that throughout the whole thing, I know they had what's the stars and stripes.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
they got to do that. I get,
Yeah.
I understand because that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Captain America is. But
Heroes
they
are
just
made in America.
apparently. Yes, but with German technology. Didn't hit that one, did ya? Ooh.
God, I love movies. But man, this like,
Actually, it's not German. It's Jewish.
But
I forgot about
even
that.
watching that trailer right then, don't you feel like it was like a '90s Die Hard?
But no,
It was like
it was
what?
more so like I was expecting it to be. Oh my God, Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah. I don't know. And you know, and you know what's funny? You know what's funny? And this is a little known character, I guess. And at the time, I don't know how much notoriety she had, but Natalie Dormer's in that movie.
Yeah.
And like it's so throwaway that I didn't even know who she was till I watched Game of Thrones and then went back to watch Captain America. You're like, oh, that's that chick.
But the little assassin, he's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
Is Thorin Oakenshield from The Hobbit.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, because I remember I seen someone like, oh yeah, this is where he's from. I'm like,
Yeah,
really? And then when I saw the eyes and the shape of his face, I was like, gasp.
And in the trailer, the pool mask came off the face. It was very quick, but like you said, like he even said, I asked for an army and I got you. But you know, Captain America is the army.
Yeah,
like
but they didn't know. He just-
right?
they had
no,
no idea
I
at the
know,
time.
but it actually sucks too because this was a period piece. We'll say for now, characters like Natalie Dormer and Tommy Lee Jones. We kind of know we won't see them
We won't.
again.
We're not gonna.
Which sucks because they could be a cool part to add for future
And
movies
like you had
and
Dum
stuff
Dum
like that.
Dugan in it too. This guy with the bowler hat.
Yeah.
And part of it, funnily enough, one of the Howling Commandos is the grandfather or great grandfather of the principal of.
Yes, which again, it's just Marvel
Peter
weaving
Parker's
what they
school.
can weave.
Because actually, in Homecoming, and when he's talking to Peter, there's a picture of his grandfather,
which is just so cool. Like someone's obviously in the background of Marvel putting these little strings and going
perfect
to the
for
next thing. Also, like I said, we touched on it a little bit, but we do meet James Bucky Buchanan, and little did we know that he would ever become the Winter Soldier. Like I say, if you read a comic, yeah, you would. But I mean, they never alluded to it in the film. So someone like me who just took the film for face value, I had no idea there was even a Winter Soldier.
The way you look at it, there's no body.
Well, that's true.
There's
That is the golden rule of any film.
No funeral, no body. They're still alive.
But Peter, this movie ultimately in the end credit scene.
I was going to say we can't leave the end credit scene out.
But the end credit scene was, as we would know later, a trailer for
Avengers.
The Avengers. And I don't think anyone, like, I'll speak for myself, but I'm going to be modest there. I don't think anyone's seen it coming. There was a trailer, and it was like, they're all teaming up in the Avengers. Like, but we didn't know the movie was like coming like that. Put your hand down.
They had all the... Listen, they had Iron Man.
They were setting it up.
Yes.
But until you seen that trailer, you didn't know the Avenger movie was like right there, ready to come.
Internet.
I did.
You didn't. I know you didn't.
I'm from Central Newfoundland. We don't have internet even to this day. But
I knew there was coming because they were setting up because we had all the players.
The hype was so real. The hype was so real. And all the players they did have, and that is true.
And Captain, do you know where you are? In Times Square and everything.
That was crazy, but like just someone must have been sitting so giddy on that trailer, just waiting to be like, we're gonna release it.
It was. It's set up. Well, I can't say everything else to this point for our last of our 5 episodes have been setting up
the Avengers,
which would ultimately end up setting up the bigger part of the MCU. We didn't even know this was a phase 1 at this point. This was just
it was all hearsay.
Oh, then now there's the Avengers. Isn't that cool? Guess what? There's more.
And like I said, The Avengers has a dear place in my heart. It is definitely one of my top films that I enjoy, and I'll save my favorite moment about that movie for episode 6. So guys, if you're still watching, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button,
hit the notification button,
hit the notification button, because Marvel Mondays is coming back next Monday, next week, and we are bringing you The Avengers, which is the culmination of everything that we've seen in the last 6 weeks. I am the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say, keep it real.